Let me show you my fridge. I got me a fridge. I got all my stuff in it, and the guy that lives next door to me found it on Facebook Marketplace for $25. So instead of spending $160 for a new one, I got this one, and it works just fine. It's a Sanyo, which isn't a really a bad brand, but anyway, I'm gonna tape this in segments because I want to make sure that my mic is working. I'm using the quality of the sound is not going to be as good as if I use my regular mic, but at least I don't think I tested this mic on my camera out earlier and it doesn't seem to be cutting out. So cool. So we're gonna try this again. So anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you how to do something if you want to download YouTube videos, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. You got to do a few steps to get it set up, but once you do, it's a total piece of cake. So what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to check my list so I'm not stammering and stuttering while I'm trying to explain this to you. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to go, let me switch to my desktop here. First of all, what you want to do is you want to come on to your desktop. Now, again, this is for Windows computers. If you own a Mac, sorry, I can't help you. I don't know anything about Macs. By the way, the reason I got my camera tipped down where you can't see the top of my head is because the overhead light just glares like crazy. So I didn't want that shining in your eyes, so I figured I'd cut off the top of my head and sacrifice the top of my head for you. What do you think of that? All right, so you want to go and right-click, New, Folder. Okay, then you name it whatever you want. All right, just make you a new folder on there. I have mine is named yt. I can't even read it. YT downloader. All right, so there are 3 files that you want to put in here, and then you want to make another subfolder underneath this folder. You open that folder up, make another folder underneath it. If you want it to work with this, name it downloads, because that's what this is set up for. It's set up for a file named downloads. Otherwise, you're going to get an error message if you name it anything else. So name it downloads. All right, these 3 files aren't there yet in yours. Go ahead, make your subfolder, name it downloads. Okay, so now there are 2 files that you're going to want to download. All right, the first one is it's a program called yt-dlp. And you get it off of GitHub, which normally I hate working with anything off of GitHub, but they've actually got an exec file, which is a file you just run instead of all this other mess. All right, so you go, and I'll put these links in the description and hopefully remember to do it in the comments too. But you go to this GitHub page and you scroll down until you find yt-dlp.exe. All right, so you download that, and when you do that, you download it, find your folder on the disk. I'm not going to download it again because I already have it in here. You find your folder on your desktop, and download it to that folder. Okay. So you get that downloaded. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to download is called CODEX FFM or FFMPEG. All right. And like I say, I will put the link in the description. So then you go here. All right, and you go down until you find release builds. Okay, and this first one here is the one that you want. This FFmpeg release essentials 7Z. Okay, so, and that's a name, funny, fancy name for a zip file. Okay, so what you do, and I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to make another folder to download this to, so I can show you. Now you don't do this. You want to put it in the same folder as you did the other one that you downloaded. I'm just doing this because I've already got that in there and I don't want to double it up. So hopefully that doesn't confuse you. But you want it to go into this folder that's got your downloads and your DLP program. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, go back here, and I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to download it to, what was the name of the, oh yeah, the FF. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to download it to that folder. Okay, you will download it to the other folder that you made. All right, then what you do is you go in here and you extract all. And I'm going to extract it to that same folder. All right, so this one here is your zip file. This is the actual thing. So you go in and double click that. You go into your bin. And there you've got your FFmpeg. What I would do, so this doesn't get confused, I would just delete these other two. This FFmpeg is the only one that you want. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this folder. So you'll have that. Once you do that, you'll have the DLP file and the FFmpeg. All right. So now I should have kept that folder there so I could do this. Okay. I'm just going to name it AAA. So now what you want to do, let's pretend you're in this folder. Okay. You want to go into here. And you want to, wait a minute, what am I doing? Oh yeah. You want to create a new, where is it? Text document. All right, so you open up Notepad. And what you want to do is you want to name it. You want to get rid of this TXT extension. Just go ahead and highlight the whole thing and name it. I think it was, I have to look at my other one. I don't remember now when it was. I think it was download bat, I believe. All right. Yes, it'll ask you, do you sure you want to name it? It's like, yeah, duh. Okay, make sure I got that right. I think it's, yeah, you name it download bat. All right, then what you do is I'm going to paste, or I'm going to paste the script in the comments. And so what you will do is, and this is my download bat file. So what you'll do is you will just copy what I put in there, and then you'll paste it into this download bat folder. All right, once you do that, you're basically set up. Because then what you do, you just double click the download bat, and it automatically goes to this paste YouTube URL. All right, so I'm going to go find something to download here. I'm going to find an older one that I haven't downloaded yet. So what I do is I'll just go here. I'll just go in here like this. I go up here. You can do one of two things, whichever's easier. You can go up here and click it, and then right click and copy, or once you have the video up, you can just hit share. Although I prefer just to do this, because what it does is it adds something to it. So that's why I don't usually do that. I usually go up here, copy, and I just close that out. Then I go back here. I just hit Control V, which is your paste shortcut, or you can go like that, and all I did was right click and it did it. All right, once you do that, then you just hit enter. You press any key to continue, it just closes it out. So now when I go to my downloads folder, there it is. That's the one I just downloaded. See how long it takes? It's simple. Just double click that, paste the URL, hit enter, and you're good to go. It downloads it right into your downloads folder. Alrighty. Okay, so I don't think I left any steps out. That's basically all there is to it. If you want to download stuff from YouTube, that's the simplest way to do it, and it works. And like you saw how long it took. Rather than me having to sit there like I was having to do with like a screen recorder and watch the whole freaking video the whole time, which takes forever if I'm going to download multiple files. That just takes a few seconds. And so I can download 100 videos if I wanted to in like a half an hour. It might not even take that long. So because I don't remember what I said in my last video, but all my files were old files from my videos and pictures and all that. This doesn't help me with my pictures; those are still lost. But at least this with the old videos, I can go and I can download them, and I have the actual video on my laptop here, rather than having to go and do the screen recorder, which is what I was having to do. And I finally got sick of that. I'm like, all right, there's got to be an easier way to do things. So anyway, I'm going to put the links to the sites that has the two programs on there. Put that in the description and hopefully in the comments. And then I'm going to put the script. All you got to do is copy and paste it in the notepad and rename it Download Bat. Okay. Oh, another thing let me go back here. Another thing too, when you go in the notepad and you go to save it, and I didn't mention this, it's kind of important. I hit save as, and then I name it download that. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that this is set to all files. Otherwise, it'll save it as a text document and it won't do you any good. You want to make sure that it's not text document that you're saving them as. It's all files. And then you just rename it, hit save, and boom, you're done. That's all there is to it. Alrighty. So hopefully that'll be helpful for you. And if you want it, if you're having to download YouTube videos for any reason, even if you just want to download it so you can watch it later on your computer without having to go online, that's easy. That's the easiest way to do it. Because I've tried a bunch of different programs and stuff, and half the time they'd work, half the time they wouldn't. Sometimes they download the video but no audio. So it's like that got old really quick. So this is the easy way to do it. It does it perfectly every time. It does it within seconds. And it's been really, really nice having that set up. I've only had it for a couple of days, but man, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So anyway, hopefully my mic worked. I'll find out, I guess, when I go to edit this. So hopefully that was helpful to you, and we shall talk to you later.